going on, YouTube? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you are subscribed. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. While you are there, go ahead and click that thumbs up button for this video. Okay, like and subscribe to support your girl, honey. Oh, so we are here. I'm here with my favorite diva, Nita the Diva. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
This week is like flying by. It is like insane. How is it Thursday?
Right.
My friend Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay, love you. Go cook dinner, girl. Hey, Kira.
Hey, Miss Kira.
Yes, gonna let a few of y'all come on in. We do have some things to discuss this evening, like my favorite topic, reality TV. So we are gonna first talk about Married to Medicine, then we're gonna talk about Housewives of Atlanta, and then we're gonna finish up with Love and Marriage DC.
Okay.
Right. And we are on a little bit of a time crunch, y'all. So I'm going to try not to run my mouth like I normally do.
Right. No ranch from me, you guys.
Child, I can't promise. I'm going to try to keep it to 2 rants. I'm going to try. I might even have to time myself for real this time.
Right. You might have to time me when we get to March.
Oh, shit. How did I know you had listen. We got some things to talk about.
Hey, Miss Greta.
So I'm sure more of you guys will flow on in shortly, but we're gonna get this party started, honey, because we got things to talk about. So let me get my handy dandy notes. All right. So first, before we dive in, what is your overall thoughts of this week's episode of Married to Medicine? Overall thoughts.
Married to Medicine. It was interesting. It felt I think I'm going that way with Real Housewives of Atlanta. That felt like a filler. It's like a build up.
Mm-hmm.
This episode was pretty good. I love Married to Medicine, so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed girl, just Heavenly, that thing. She's a mess.
I'm a fan of Heavenly, her crazy self, but I love her.
Yeah,
she is TV.
She's one of my favorites.
TV. You can't knock that. You can't take that from her. She's good TV.
Yes.
I loved it. I thought it was a great second episode. There is some build up. But I thought it was a good episode. Like there was enough for me to, just be entertained by. So it was cool. And with that being said, we are gonna dive in. So Married to Medicine, y'all, season 9, episode 2. Do not know the title. So the opening scene was hilarious. So we have Dr. Heavenly going to visit Dr. Jackie. And it looks like Heavenly is about to start menopause. She is in denial and being funny.
Very much so.
Saying that she could be pregnant. I love her humor because she obviously is joking, but that shit was just funny coming from her.
Right.
Dr. Jackie said, "Well, welcome to the mature club."
Right.
I love that. I love their dynamic. I love their friendship. I thought that was
really love having a doctor on standby, baby, that can take you after hours. Come on.
I know that's right. I have a friend that's a doctor, but he doesn't live in this state. So I'm like, oh, damn it, I gotta find somebody else here in Georgia. But I thought it was a funny and cute scene. So, oh Lord, another scene that made me chuckle. So we have Contessa right at her house, and she's playing with her kids. First of all, whether I fool with Contessa this season or not, baby, Contessa is fucking bad. She's a bad bitch. Man, Contessa fine, y'all. She's been fine.
Right.
She's been fine, but she is
fine.
Fine. And that's
as she ages, she gets better. Like,
yes.
what? Who doesn't love that?
That's why last season when Scott was acting a fool, I was like, Scott, you're the one that should be worried because Contessa gonna bag anybody in those streets. You're the one that looks like somebody's school teacher. I mean, no shade to school teachers. I love y'all, but I'm just saying, like, on the look department.
Exactly.
Contessa got it going on. She could bag any dude. Let's be real. Dudes are lined up for Contessa.
Yeah.
I can't take that from her. She's gorgeous.
Right.
You know what, Greta? I caught a snippet of it. I don't know if it was last night, but I caught a snippet of the one that he did in reference to like the negative comments that they were getting about the gay scene P-Valley. So I got to go back and like really watch and listen to it.
I did. Thanks for telling me. I did see that he went live yesterday, but I didn't catch it.
Thank you, Greta. I'm gonna have to check out both lives actually. Thanks, boo.
Yeah.
So yeah, Contessa's bad, honey. So she's with the kids, and Toya is coming over with her children, and baby, that damn Layla. That damn Layla, who I have always said she's the child you got to really watch out for because she's gonna get her ass in trouble one day. Layla said, let me see, I wrote down. She's like, oh, it's the evil one and the nice one. Talking about Toya's kids. Toya said, did you just call my child evil?
Yeah, you did. Hello.
That shit was,
and I can believe it though. You know, I really
said, that's the evil one and that's the nice one.
I believe it's facts though. Because them boys, I don't know.
Dynamic. Listen, and I love that. But I do think when you're raising children that has that type of personality, you do have to kind of, and maybe this is not the right age, maybe when they get older, because I don't know how old she is, but well, no, it is a good age because she's very inquisitive and stuff. She could say something that's inappropriate or offensive. So I do think Contessa might need to be like, I don't know. I don't have the right word specifically, but let her know there's a time and a place. Because she can't, if she's in school in the classroom, she can't tell the teacher something you know what I mean? She can't just walk up to the teacher and be like, yeah, that's why you like, she can't mouth the teacher off. So anyway, I've always liked her personality, but I've always been like,
I know.
Reel that in a little bit.
I know. I understand what you're saying, but sometimes I just kind of, I understand that, and I just like for children to be children. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
No, I don't know. I
only say it because with that, sometimes comments can be mean, and because she's still young, she won't know if she's being mean. She might not know if her comment is mean to someone. So that's what I mean. More so on a child to child, like a child to child level. You know what I mean? As far as her interacting at school with her other classmates. But she's always been outspoken, and they did the flashbacks to show us.
The flashbacks. We saw the beautiful beef.
We saw the footage, baby. We saw the footage. So Contessa and Toya are talking about Heavenly. And Contessa says Heavenly really hurt her feelings and disrespected her. She says, basically, why is Heavenly running down details of her marriage on a public platform to strangers? She was kind of saying it's one thing to do it amongst the group, but to do it in front of strangers, like, okay, so I get it. On one hand, I understand where Contessa's like, okay, I didn't like that. You did that. But I don't know if I would have made it this big of a deal, knowing how involved Heavenly was. Like for me last year, knowing how much of a good friend she was. She's the one that I called every day and vented to. She's the one I could cry, lean on her shoulder to cry. Like, I don't think I would have held her feet to the fire that much. I would have checked her. I would have been like, Heavenly, I know you were trying to defend me and you're coming from a good place, but that causes issues in my marriage further. I don't want people to get this opinion about Scott. I think Contessa just articulate yourself, but the way she's carrying it, like all this pain and rage, I don't agree with it.
Right.
I'm okay with how she feels. I'm not okay with how she's displaying it.
Right.
I just don't.
Totally.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, like, you know, it's kind of hard when you're sitting up here on a public national platform and you guys are venting and your marriage is on display. So I mean, like, Heavenly is already out there. You know what I'm saying? And at that reunion, she was mute. She couldn't even talk. Like,
I just watched it
going on. So I really feel like it's misdirected. I think you need to give Scott
it's misdirected. And don't get me wrong, the more flashbacks they're showing, I'm like, okay, it was multiple times. Again, I can understand Contessa not liking Heavenly talking about it. I get it. I get it. But I don't like the way she's going about it.
Right. The display of the anger, the angst that she's having. And yeah, it's kind of,
I don't.
Yeah. You know, I think she said they did have a conversation though. But she said Contessa started screaming and hollering and hung up the phone on her or something.
On the phone, yeah. So, but that wasn't about her YouTube channel. That was more so just, that was after, that's after Heavenly was like, look, I'm not trying to be rude, but friend, you need to shit or get out the pot. And it was kind of like, you need to like stop talking. If you're going to stay with him, stop talking about him. That's how Heavenly said it. So that was the conversation. Listen, I still believe Heavenly. I 100% believe Heavenly that Contessa still remained her close friend after all that YouTube stuff. She might have felt away, but she wasn't displaying it the way she is once cameras started filming.
Right.
I 100% believe Heavenly that they were texting before filming. She came to Alora's 16th birthday party 2 weeks before filming, talking about, we're sisters, I love you. And then the cameras go up and Heavenly finds out that Contessa has a problem with her.
Right.
Like,
yeah, and I also thought that maybe it was something maybe Scott said to her and it blew it up in their relationship. And then so she's like you know. Yeah, maybe
I agree.
Therapy session, something he mentioned it and he said it in a wrong way or something. Then you kind of understood what he was saying, and then she just kind of redirected the hate train on to Heavenly. But I don't know, it just feels, I don't know, it feels wrong. And then and then on top of that, expecting Heavenly to extend an olive branch to be in the fashion show when you ain't giving her nothing. I was like, girl, what?
We're gonna talk about that later, but
jump the horse. That's basically. I was like, girl, why would you? If you
delusional, the olive branch was her even inviting you.
Was the invitation exactly? That was the olive branch.
Y'all haven't been. You want to put a commitment on you? We'll talk about that later. So moving on, we have Quad and Little Mason. I just love these scenes with them. Like, it warms my heart. Not only is it sensitive and just sad because of the backstory of why he's there, that is obviously heartbreaking, but his cute little personality, I just love him. I just love their scenes together. Quad is such an amazing. He got like a little old soul. He sure does have an old soul. I think Quad is an amazing aunt, and she'd be an amazing mother for sure. Like, I love what I'm seeing.
She's very much.
Very, very. So she's helping him, get ready for school, all this cute stuff. She cooked his breakfast. She was like, boy, you better pray. But I love the way she speaks to him. It's not aggressive. It's just, I just love it. I love it. And when they got in the car, with his little country accent, he was like,
they acting like maniacs.
I don't like to ride the bus. Why not? It was cute. It was really, really cute. So just a little mention of that. So quick mention, Cecil and Simone go on a double date with their son Miles and his little girlfriend from college. it looks like Miles is doing better, as far as his grades go, school goes. It looks like he's in a better place in comparison to, last season. And his girlfriend seemed cool. I liked her. She seemed like a nice young lady.
Cecil he tweeted the same night that the show came on that they not even together no more. I was like,
oh, damn.
Talking about he's single again.
That happens.
Yeah.
Hey, a year and a half is really good for their age. True. That's that sucks. I do feel like she was probably very beneficial to his life though, and tried to help him stay on track with school.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened, but young people stuff, we all been there. Right. So let's see. What did I write? Okay, ciao. Woo! So we have Anila and her husband. They're coming back from date night, and baby, their nanny, really, she's an au pair, whatever, because really she lives with them. Right. She's more than a nanny, but whatever. Right. The nanny, Mrs. Gomez or Miss Gomez, has a major surprise for them. So she cooked them this bread. Neela was like, "You think she's asking for a raise?" Now that I did chuckle. That I did laugh. I thought that shit was funny. She's like, "What's all for? You trying to butter us up for a raise, girl?"
Right.
And shit, Miss Gomez gave them a damn shocker. She pulled the rug from under their feet. She said, "Look, y'all, I love y'all, but I gotta go back to Texas. I got a family, I got a grandchild, I have a home. It's time for me to go back, be with my peoples." Now, I will say this: everybody was bashing Anila, and I understand Anila definitely came off kind of tone deaf and selfish. Right. I get it. I do hope, though, Miss Gomez did not do that, that bomb on them, drop that bomb on them when the cameras came up. I really hope she told them prior, because that's kind of that's wild.
It didn't look like it. They were stuck.
Anila looked shocked. And I just feel like everybody is judging Anila, and I get it, but that shit was fucking abrupt. That shit was abrupt. The way she said it, she didn't sugarcoat it. She just said, "Boom, look, what, bitch, what, bitch, you ain't mentioned your grandchild to me." That's how Anila. At least Anila was acting like, huh? Like, so I feel, I get that feeling of being blindsided. And
I was
like, they looked shocked. I can't.
Priceless.
They looked.
It looked genuine. It looked like she does not win out of there.
Yeah, and I think that's because you know what, her husband was also like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah. So I believe. I mean, I guess Miss Gomez did tell them on the spot when the cameras were there. I get why she wants to go back home. I get it, but I feel like we can't act like there's levels to it. I get that Anila came off selfish, but I'm like, okay, y'all, be human for a second. Like we're not gonna act like the average person in that situation wouldn't be
like.
Mind you, you got to listen to what she said. She said, "You have been with us since her son was in her belly, still pregnant. So she's been with them for years. She's been with them for a long time. This isn't a year or two. This is a few years."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So this is someone, and you can tell how they interact. So close. She hugs and kisses the children. They have a close bond. I even remember her from last season. They have a very close bond, and it's very obvious. So I know Anila came off selfish. I get it. She did, but I can't knock her for being sad and being like, "What the fuck are we about to do without you? You've been like our saving grace for the last 3-4 years. Yeah. You're about to leave us." Anybody? She's like, exactly, Carrie. She's like a grandma. I mean, and then she's not just leaving. She's leaving and then moving to a different state. So it's not even a situation where she can come to the house for Sunday dinner once a month. Like, she's gonna be gone. So I understood. I mean, I understood how Anila and her husband were feeling. They were like, "Oh my God, like you're about to leave." Right. Like, damn. And then I'm
like, I wonder how much
they have to bring it to the kids. The kids Love her.
How much time did she give them? Like, I don't feel
Oh,
like they really, showed us how much time she's gonna have. Like, will she help try to find the next person, or I don't know.
right. That's good. I wonder if they're gonna show that. That's a really good question. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. And I'm sure she ain't gonna do no 2 weeks. I'm sure she's giving a couple months. I mean, I'm almost positive she is. I would not. I would hope she would not do no damn 2 week notice. Like, this ain't no corporate job. But yeah, she's like a grandma to them. So I understood the shock. Everybody ripped
I didn't.
Anila apart.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. It came off insensitive, but I don't know, Chad.
I mean, hey. I mean,
I think it all comes from love. It's because they love her so much, and she's been such a big part of their family life. And I
and
I like Miss Gomez.
Yeah, for me, it didn't speak to Anila. Like when I heard all of that and heard her like kind of, it spoke to Mrs. Gomez how good she is and how, what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even go off.
Yeah.
Anila. I was just like, yeah, she did sound a little selfish, but I mean, shit. I mean, it just is what it is. Like
Yeah.
that is a major blow.
It is. That is a major. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad somebody with me. So. Okay, so Heavenly is preparing for her grand opening for the beauty supply store. I'm just gonna y'all. This is not scene for scene.
Oh right.
This is just I just chopped it up.
Gotta get it done.
The most important stuff. So Heavenly.
I said no. We gotta get it done. So.
Yes, ma'am. So this is a we can get into what we said earlier about Contessa. So Contessa is in the damn car with her little new clique, Simone and Toya. Contessa irks the shit out of me because, like you said earlier, I mean, hell, even Toya called her out. Toya was like, "Bitch, why you care about the fashion show? You're not really effing with her, right? Why would you expect her to include you in
your ass show, girl?"
And being logical and actually correct about it. That speaks volumes. If Toya is making sense,
you looking bad out here in these streets, Contessa.
I mean, y'all was in the car talking shit. You said you wasn't sure how long you're gonna be there. Hopefully, you don't have to stay long, but you want to be in the fashion show.
Child, you can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both ways, boo.
Both ways, it's not.
You haven't been talking to her. When Quad asked you at Anila's party, why don't I go grab Heavenly right now? You said no, not tonight. Okay, the lady called you personally, not text you, not email, called you personally and said, you know what? I really wanted to make sure you're still gonna come. I really want you there. Y'all had a nice little moment. Mm-hmm. That is the olive branch, Contessa. That is the olive branch. You can't have it both ways.
I see it.
I see it. I mean, and then her wanting to be in the fashion show and being the one messed up about it. You see, Simone and Toya didn't give a shit, but you see, Contessa did, and that lets me know a lot of what Heavenly said was right. A lot of what Heavenly said was right about the timeline and shit not adding up. And I'm sorry, y'all. I believe Heavenly. So let me see. I don't think I even have that many notes about the fashion show. It was cute. What cracked me up was when the ladies were getting ready. Why the hell they put that wig on Dr. Jackie? That wig was not the best wig for her. And I was definitely team Quad when Quad said, take this shit off because I'm not about to be no meme. I was like, Quad, you right, because bitch, you would have been a meme.
Already know.
You would have been a meme. That shit. I wish I had a picture of it, y'all. Damn. That shit was like horns and she said, I'm not effing with this. Take this off right now. I'm not about to be the next meme on Instagram. I know that's right. So Heavenly had Nikki Natural. If y'all don't know, she is a up and coming rapper. And she was on, I think, the first season of Love and Hip Hop Miami. She was temporarily dating Trick Daddy, and she and Trina got into it. If y'all remember, if y'all watch that stuff. Child. So shout out to Heavenly because she did an amazing deal. She was able to connect with a funeral home that has like a number of locations. I think throughout, I don't know if it's throughout the state, throughout the country, I'm not sure. But nonetheless, they partnered together in which the funeral homes will be using wigs from Heavenly's beauty. So I think that is a excellent deal. Excellent. Very smart business deal. Have to give it to her. I just have to give it to her. Let's give it to Heavenly.
That was a good look. So
it was a very good look.
You, Miss Girl.
Now that man though that came up in here like somebody's pimp, and then Nikki Natural over there, she heard. Listen, all she saw was dollar signs. Right. When she heard the business of, she grabbed him. She was like, "Oh, you married? Oh, okay. I'm from Miami too, boo. Yeah." He was like, "Okay, I gotta get your number." Yeah. You gonna get my number? Nikki about listen. That lets me know she'll stick to anything for some change, and I don't. Okay, girl, you gotta have some standards now. Have some integrity. But do you? I mean, she is the same chick that was effing with Trick Daddy just to get put on.
There you go. And there you have it.
So, there you had it. Yes, Kara, 25 locate. That is freaking awesome. Right. Awesome sauce. That was really it, right? It went on the runway. Simone was throwing shade, something ghetto. I mean, it was cute, right? That's really what happened, right? I think that's it for the fashion show. Hey, Inga.
The thing that was killing me is that Heavenly was projecting. She was saying no to that menopause, that perimenopause. She was dropping it low. She was, I mean, every time I said, girl, if you cut it out, just because.
I think she would be like funny and stuff because you know she's competing with the other girl. I don't know. I think she was just being. I think she was playing
I definitely think it was because you know the whole.
No, you think she's
old and she thinking she can drop it down low, so she trying to let everybody know she's not that old.
No,
drop it down low.
She can still drop it. She can still listen,
girl.
As long as you can get back up, y'all.
Back up, though. She looked like she was struggling on to get back up.
Huh?
I said it looked like she was struggling on to get back up.
I mean, she might have been because I'd be struggling too. I got a bad knee, so listen.
She said she rebuked that menopause. Yes, she was. She was like, "No, ma'am."
She did. She was like, She's like, I could.
That definitely had something to do with my whole doctor's appointment. I'm sure of it.
I'm having some. Y'all, we're having some technical issues.
Yeah,
please in the comment section let us know if it's both of us, if it's one of us.
That's you, Mom.
I have the symbol now saying my connection is unstable, so I don't know what's going on. It was freezing a minute ago, but I think we're better, so we're gonna keep pushing through. But just let us know, y'all, in the comment section. Let us know if it glitches, if it freezes, delays, etc. Right. But yes, my theory is if you want to keep dropping it low, as long as you can get back up. That's just me, Kira. Damn, why I feel like it's always my black ass. Shit. Always me, y'all. I promise y'all, I pay my bills.
I said, girl,
my Wi-Fi is supposed to be A1.
As many times as she dropped it down in that episode, I know she was rubbing her knees down with some rubbing alcohol. Where
you are terrible. Go away.
Ooh, I know
she soaked in some damn Epsom salt
that night when she got home.
Oh my God. I'm weak. You are really, you are being funny for real. Talking. I guess Heavenly Child had to soak in some Epsom.
Right.
Like I said, y'all can listen, keep dropping it, y'all. As long as y'all can get back up.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can get back up. Okay, I'm trying to see. Y'all let me know. And what was happening, Kira? Was it, did I look grainy? Was it glitching, like going in and out? Let me know specifically what the issue was, por favor.
It was just a freeze.
Okay. It was freezing. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So that was Married to Medicine. Me and Nita, pretty much, we were saying we liked it overall. Nita, what would you rate the episode?
I give it an 8. I give it an 8. It was given. It was given. I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's good.
7.5, 8.
Y'all put in the comment.
I'm right there.
7.5, 8. Okay. I can get with that. I can get with that. Y'all in the comment section, rate Married to Medicine. Would you give it, what's your number you would rate the episode? Episode 2. Okay, we got an 8.
So
7.5, 7. Okay, this is all fair. I can get with it. I dig it. I dig it. Okay, thank you, Kira. Glitchy like a freeze. Okay, thank you, sweetie. All right, y'all, moving on, because like I said earlier, we are on a time crunch. We have to be done by 9, maybe 9:05, maybe 9:10, but we're going to try to shoot for 9. So next on the docket, honey, we have our Atlanta girls, RHOA. I have no pictures this week, y'all, so sorry.
we having a conversation.
We just talking, okay, honey. I don't got no pictures and no special effects from y'all, but I promise I'm gonna try to do better and do that stuff like earlier, not the last minute. Because I need to be like Nita, okay, coming with the effects, honey. Coming with the effects. I gotta step it up.
Right.
So okay, pull up my notes. RHOA. I think this was a good episode. There was enough little key moments for me to enjoy it. Definitely was more of a filler episode, but it was, it was cute for what it was. So the ladies are going on their trip to Blue Ridge Mountains. And I have been to Blue Ridge, y'all. I think twice I've been, 2 times I've been there. Really nice. Very, very nice. So let's see. The opening scene, we have Candy and Kenya meeting up with their baby.
Oh, yeah, that was so cute. That was cute.
Why my thing? Okay. It froze. That's what happened. Ah, hell no. This is ghetto. I'm gonna have to call AT&T. Anyway. So we have Candy and Kenya meeting up, honey, with their babies. Making all this damn noise. It was so cute to see baby Brooklyn and baby Blaze together. Just
right.
And I think it's so cute. I think Kenya is a great job at raising Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm big on like manners and stuff. It was so cute when she was like, okay, how do you ask mommy for popcorn? May I please have some popcorn? I was like, yeah. I love little stuff like that.
And Quad did that with Mason as well. You remember?
I think it was so cute.
You remember when Quad did that with Mason?
Yep, you're right. You're right. I love the whole manners. Start them while they're young. Especially now, I feel like raising kids now in this new age. I'm all about progressive parenting, but some of that old school stuff you do kind of have to carry with you. And manners for me is one of them. Because some of these kids today, baby,
right. You are
some of these kids today. So they're talking about the cabin trip, and basically Kenya is just saying that she is apprehensive and she's not sure if she's going to go due to the fallout with her and Marlo. And Candy was just like, don't let her stop you hanging out with the rest of the group, blah 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 blah. So I guess trying to set it up for us to believe that she wasn't going to come which I knew she was, but whatever. Let's see. Okay, so Marlo arranges for the ladies to be picked up in luxury vehicles. What they had like a Rolls Royce and some other things like that. Very high end, high quality vehicles. Okay. So it was a key. It was funny when she had them OLG wings being delivered to Dale
and they couldn't eat them. And that's the gotcha.
Oh my God.
You know Candy. You know she is a tourist, baby. We are foodies. You want to go upstairs and eat these wings before we get on this road? Because
I absolutely would have done the same damn thing. First of all, my question is this: what kind of service was this? Because it's a 2-hour drive. Right. Y'all think that people are gonna sit in the car for 2 hours and not drink anything, not munch on anything, not have any like to eat? Like,
right.
And I didn't understand. In Marlo's car, she and Sheree were able to eat. Right. So why? I just didn't understand the situations. I really didn't know if it was the company thing. It was something. It had to be a company rule because the lady was like, "Oh, off rip." She was like, "No, you can't eat." Right. I'm curious to know what car service she used. I'm curious. Right. The part of the road trip is the snacks. Yes, right. Kara.
Because even in a limo,
I love junk food. So yes, the snacks. Ooh, that's the best.
Champagne and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Anyway. She set them up with the wings look good. Oh, y'all, I did go. I went to OLG last month in June. Mm-hmm. It was good. I don't know if I told y'all. Oh. It was good. It was good. And them wings.
So you had the wings, okay?
The wings were popping. I'm just being listen. If y'all watched her spinoff, huh?
I said you making me hungry.
If y'all watched her spinoff, it is. Listen, I'm picturing the wings right now. I'm just like, oh my gosh. But the saying is true as far as the restaurant. The food at OLG is good. The only thing is like the consistency.
And that is the complaint.
But when it's good, it's good. I can say that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I can say it's good, it's good. So yeah, I would have brought my ass inside and damn ate them wings as well. I went to their original location. What is it called? Like Castleberry. That one. That's downtown. Their original location. Okay, yeah. So the wings, y'all see, I'm talking about food. Look at me. Let me get my shit together. Okay. So what had happened was, let me see. Sorry, y'all. I have notes. Okay, so Marlo and Sheree, they're the first ones to arrive. No, sorry, Marlo, Sheree, and Drew, because they were all in the car together. They were the first to arrive to the luxurious cabin. I mean, that space, I don't know what that was. Obviously, I did not stay there.
Right.
That obviously is reserved for like the top tier stuff. Now, I will say their regular cabins are still very nice, very spacious. I've been there twice. Both times it was like a total of like, was it 8 to 8? We'll just say 8 to 10 people, about 8 to 10 people each time. It is very spacious. Right. The regular cabins are nice, y'all. So that cabin obviously was everything. Right. Everything. So baby, this is the side of Marlo that I like. Now, I don't want to give her too much credit. I don't know if this is Marlo's game or the producer's game, but baby, whoever came up with the shit had me cracking up. So Marlo has this game, y'all, this candle game to determine the order of which lady can pick their room, right? Everybody wants to grab their room first. So basically, the candle had like a description, a characteristic of someone, and the ladies had to guess who that fits. This shit was funny. And I had to write this down. Now, I did get detailed with this part because this shit was hilarious. So the first one smells like devotion and delusion. I actually thought it was Drew.
Me too. Me too.
With the delusion part, I thought it was, oh Lord, my brain, child. What's going on here? Anyway, I thought it was Drew.
Me too.
It was Kenya. Candy guessed it. She was like, I don't agree with the statement, but is that Kenya? And I'm like, Candy, why'd you guess it so quick?
Right. She did.
Let me stop. I really thought it was Drew. I really thought it was Drew, y'all.
I think because it was a drag. That's why. It was all the other ones seemed like they were they was a little shady, but that one actually felt like a drag.
Okay, Monique says she feels like the descriptions were a little off about who was supposed to be. I mean, a couple of them. A couple of them were spot on.
Sheree.
A couple, I agree. Yeah, Sheree's was probably the Sheree and Candy's were spot on.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody want to talk about Sheree being a bone collector, but so is
Candy girl. Candy.
She does it different. She does it differently, but she still does it. So speaking of the devil, smells like good vibes and fresh gossip. Candy Burris. And that's not shade. I feel that's she do. It's the truth. You gotta take it. It is what it is.
Right.
Yes, Candy always had a thing about picking. Baby, I love Candy. I'm a Candy stan. But when I tell you that season way back when they went to Savannah and that was Nene's trip and Candy took her ass and got that damn master bedroom, I wanted to jump through the screen at man. That shit still bothers me to this day. So yeah, Candy has a weird thing. I mean, it's a housewife thing. Every city they make a big fuss about. I trust y'all. They all do it. Jersey does it. New York does it. Beverly Hills do it. OC. Everybody makes the room such a big fucking deal. It's kind of played out, but nonetheless. So smells like high hopes and low expectations. Who is that? Nita?
I was like, girl, what?
She was like,
and she was
because she wants to get the room. But it was like, why are you so excited?
Right. I was like, no, boo. No, I don't think you want to be excited about that.
Oh, that was really a key. That was funny. Baby, Marlo said, high hopes and low expectations. Again, I don't know who to give credit to.
I said it felt like she dragged herself.
Again, I don't know who to give credit to. I don't know if it's truly Marlo or if it's the producers, but this game was funny. I laughed.
Right.
So the next one smells like color coordinated workout gear. I was like, okay, Sonia, that was an easy one. And then I didn't understand this. Repeat. I think I get it now. I guess repeated resolutions and wishful thinking. Sorry.
Now that was Drew, right?
No, but what was funny, that was Drew. But the funny thing is, Marlo was like, shit, I really should have given the delusional one to damn Drew.
Exactly.
I only had but one. Oh, I thought that game was just funny. That was funny, y'all. So they head to dinner, honey. They head to dinner in Blue Ridge. They're having girl talk, nothing really serious, whatever. So okay. Actually, hold on. Before I talk about Kenya and Candy, where's the part? Okay, so they have a conversation before Sonia gets there, right? They have a conversation because the whole time they're like, oh, it's been good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. And Candy made a joke like, okay, girl, them good vibes about to be gone as soon as Sonia walked in the room. Oh. So that led Drew to speak on the situation. And y'all, when I tell y'all, Drew broke that shit down, and I was really team Drew. She broke it down. Let me grab my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see. So she goes, Sonya is the one that has the issue. And she broke the shit down. She said Sonya's first issue was the understanding of drop it with Drew, right? That was the first issue that she had. Then the next issue was she didn't really like how Drew handled the situation with Sheree when they were beefing and going back and forth. She didn't care for how Drew was acting. Okay. Then the next thing, Sonya invited Drew, then uninvited Drew, then invited her again. So when Drew was like boom, 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 I was like, you know what, Drew?
Exactly. I said, damn, Sonya. I was like, I'm not even here for Drew, but come on.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Girl.
I was freaking rooting for you. Sorry. Makes. I was rooting for you.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta give it to Drew. Like, bitch, you want a problem with me so bad. Like, find somebody else, boo-boo. And the truth is, Sonya, you picking Drew because she's an easy target, and that makes you a punk in my eyes. You don't want to go against the heavy heads because you want to be up their ass and be their friends.
Exactly.
And it's becoming very clear
that she was picking us
up. I really liked the first 2 episodes. I really liked Sonya, and I'm so disappointed. Damn.
Right.
Damn. Kevin Hart. Damn. I'm pissed. Anyway. So yeah, Drew broke it down. Sonya is the one that wants to have a fucking problem. Sonya tells the girls that basically through the partnership with that company, I Fit, I don't know the logistics, but basically a free trip to Jamaica. All right. Jamaica, man.
That's her home
trip. And that should be fun. So that's going to be their big official cash trip. This is like, they have the mini trip and then they have the big cash trip. So I wonder when the Jamaica trip's actually going to happen. I feel like it should happen in a couple episodes. They're at episode 10. I predict that they may get, I don't know, this season might get like 16 to 17 episodes, maybe. I'm guessing, y'all. So the season's actually, almost over. I guess halfway, because they did present the mid-season trailer, I think, a week or 2 ago. So
right,
we're now, I guess, officially in the second half of the season. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get to Kenya and Marlo, y'all. Oh, child. So Kenya is texting Candy.
It was so funny.
You know why I'm laughing?
Candy Bear, true.
She said no.
No.
So Kenya is texting Candy saying, I'm here, come get me. Are the girls asking about me? Candy said, yay. And she said no.
Period.
And then even in her confessionals, Candy was shading Kenya. And it was fun shade, but she was just like, Kenya was like, are the girls asking about me? Like, no, Kenya, no, miss, you want a moment. Miss, you're the moment. Girl, no, they're not fucking asking about you. Damn. So let me see. Where am I at? Where am I at? Damn it. Okay. Okay, so in her confessionals, Marlo says that she's kind of hurt because she feels slighted by Candy because Candy knew that Kenya was coming and didn't say anything to her, and now she's in her face acting all excited that Kenya's there. I understood because I feel like just for my what's the word? I don't want to say integrity. Yeah, I'll say for my integrity, I feel like if it was me, just so I don't look like a snake, and it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It really isn't. Right. But so that I don't look shady, I said something like, now, before y'all get to talking about me, I did not know for sure if Kenya was coming. I only figured it out recently this evening. I would have said something like that because it does look weird. It does look like this. Did you know she was coming? It does look snake-like. So I'm not about to just chomp Marlo because I feel like everybody is like hating Marlo this season, but I feel like no, she has her points sometimes. So that's just me
I don't
to protect
like
my own.
wants a reason. She wants a reason. So it's just like, all right.
What you mean?
Just a reason to want to beef with somebody, a reason to, because Candy and Kenya is on her list. So all she's doing is waiting for an opportunity. And like I said, if I didn't know anything, I don't.
I mean, but y'all can't see the optics of. Oh, okay, we're talking over each other. I think there's a delay.
Oh.
What were you saying just a second ago?
Yeah, it's being nitpicky. Yeah, it feels like you're making a moment out of something that doesn't even deserve like the time. Like,
I mean, it's a confessional, so it wasn't like she said it at the table. It was in her confessional, though. They did ask her. If she had made a scene about it at the table, I would probably agree with your statement more. But because she just said it in the confessional, I'm not mad at it. And again, I'm a Candy stan, but for me, it does look messy. It ain't like Kenya walked up by herself. See, it's all the optics. It took me back to an old season, but why did Candy have to go downstairs to get Kenya? You see, it just looks. I'm sorry, y'all. From my opinion, it gives setup. It gives sneaky. It gives sneaky. It gives fucking sneaky. You see, Kenya didn't text damn Sheree to come and get her, but you texted. It gives off, to me, it gives off sneaky. You have to remember, Candy was the one that delivered the message initially that Kenya wasn't coming. So now you told me she ain't coming, but now we at dinner, Key can't have a good day together. Now you leave to go grab her and come. The optics don't look good. Like, it does look sneaky. Take Marlo out of it. If it was somebody else hosting the trip, they would have felt slighted. I don't care who it was. If it was Sheree hosting it, if it was Drew, any of them ladies, if they were in that position, they would have been like, okay, like, and you're not gonna say anything. I mean, that's weird. Like, bitch, how long did you know that she was coming? You know, I don't know. It's the optics for me. It's the optics for me. And I love Candy, but it does look messy. And that's why, again, if it was me, I would have said something like, hey, y'all, I didn't know she was coming. I just, Okay. But like Nene said, nobody wanted to believe Nene when she said that they have an alliance. And they do. Candy and Kenya definitely have an alliance. I love Candy, but I call a thing, whether I like you or not. They have an alliance, so, and it shows the last three seasons, they definitely have an alliance together.
Right. But I agree, Greta. I mean, come on.
I don't mind standing alone. I have been saying that for years. We are not stupid. About who? Let me see. I missed it.
Like, I mean, they got like call times. She's a part of the show. They're co-workers, but I just feel like it's not that big. But that's just me, because I guess I got too much to even be thinking about trying to analyze and dissect who know who here, and I don't know. It's weird.
Simba, hush.
Cry like a little baby.
We're not talking to you, Simba.
Right.
I know you, but there have been times where people don't show up for stuff. That has happened too. It's happened. So, I don't care. I'll be alone by myself. I don't really care. I feel like Kenya was playing games. What you're saying you're not coming, right? You telling everybody you're not coming. Then was it for games? Was it to be an asshole? Was it to twist with Marlo's mind? What was come on, everybody's coming from Marlo, but I'm sorry, y'all. I will stand alone. Kenya when it comes to Kenya and Marlo, Kenya is not innocent. Marlo has been showing her ass the last few episodes for sure, but Kenya started it. If y'all go back to the first three episodes, if y'all go back to the first three episodes, Kenya started with Marlo. When Marlo had her event, Kenya was talking shit about her stuff, okay, and had a lot of little shady comments to make. If y'all go back the first three episodes, Kenya was the one that kind of started with the shady comments towards Marlo. Damn it, frozen.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, my point is, I feel like Marlo's been an asshole the last few episodes, but Kenya, damn, what is going on with the damn? This is like ridiculous. Let me turn off my.
Kenya's now playing games because they almost got into an altercation a couple episodes ago, right? So now, I mean, yeah, I think everybody.
Yeah, I think I cut out. So let me repeat. I think I cut out. What I said was Marlo, the last few episodes has been showing her ass, right? So she's been the bad guy. But I do feel like the first three episodes of the season, Kenya was throwing a lot of shade, not just at the event, also in her confessionals. I remember, and I said, Monique, remember this? I remember it. Y'all can go back whenever y'all want, if you want to, and go back and see. I promise you, them first three episodes, I was like, damn, Kenya, because remember, they were doing promo prior to the start of the season. So, Kenya was saying her stuff and Marlo was saying her stuff. So I went in thinking, obviously their truce ended. So I was looking for Marlo to be the one because she usually is the one. But the first 3 to 4 episodes, Kenya was throwing shade in more than one moment, in more than one scene, not just about Lay Archive. It was multiple moments that Kenya was throwing shade, maybe not to Marlo's face, but to the other girls in her confessionals. She was. So my whole point is this. Kenya also likes to throw rocks and hides her hands. And all I'm saying is Marlo is to blame, but so is Kenya. Kenya is not perfect either. Let's just that's all I'm saying is Kenya is not perfect. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, so let's see. Okay, so here comes Kenya again with her shenanigans. So they're all like, even her bestie Candy had to check her. So they're all like, okay, are you gonna stay with us? They're all excited to see her. Marlo was nice to her. Marlo, yes, Greta, but I'm not talking about who said what, because they both said terrible things to each other. I'm talking about this season since they've made their truce. And again, y'all, I'm not saying Marlo's an angel. I said Marlo has been terrible the last few episodes. All I'm saying is a lot of people forget that Kenya started out this season being shady. And that's just my opinion. And that's what we're going to, it is what it is. So all the ladies were asking Kenya, are you staying with us? Blah, 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 blah. What's the deal? And she gave them like this whole runaround, like, oh, I don't know. It depends on if Brooklyn's coming. Well, where's Brooklyn? She can't say where Brooklyn's at. When is Brooklyn coming? She doesn't know. She's like, oh, but I have a house here. So that means Kenya playing games.
She is.
Playing games.
Rightfully so, though.
Playing games. So Candy was getting irritated with her. Even her own bestie was getting irritated because she was kind of like, it was giving me a headache. And yeah, she admits that she has her own house in Blue Ridge. And then let me see. Oh yeah, so Kenya did make an interesting comment when she said to Candy, well, you made such a big deal about it the last time. So I decided to do my, so they did the flashback. Y'all remember last season? Y'all saw the flashback. I don't got to repeat it. Y'all saw the flashback. I mean, now once they did the flashback, I was like, okay, Kenya, I'll give you that. Like, I understand because she don't want to go through that again. And I do agree. Let's be real. Brooklyn is a young child, she's still a toddler. That house, anything can go down. They could be drinking, partying. She doesn't want her. We saw what happened last time when Bolo was there. You don't know what legal stuff could have happened with Mark. You don't know what shit he could. It's so much that could have went with that. So once they showed that flashback, I was like, okay, Kenya, even though you did it in a messy way, I'll give you that. I understand why she probably wanted her own space. If she's bringing, her baby with her. So, yeah. Yes, Inga, they all play games, baby. But when someone plays games, I'm going to call them out. Let me remind y'all, child, I'm an equal opportunist. Equal. So anybody can get it. Anybody can get critiqued by me. I'm going to give my opinion about anybody and everybody on the cast. I'm a Candy stan. I love Candy, but I still call her out when she does something. So yes, you're right. They all play games 100%. But in this moment, Kenya was playing games. So that is who I'm calling out right now, is Kenya. But I'm also giving her some grace because I understand if she has Brooklyn, I totally get why she would want her own space. So, I completely like I said, I critiqued her, but I'm giving her grace because I understand, why she want her own space with her baby there. But again, I don't like how she went about it. That's just my thing.
To be honest, after that whole altercation at the Drop It with Drew and all that stuff, I don't think it's far-fetched for Kenya to be playing games. I don't owe you nothing, Marlo, because you're just like, she be on some bullshit. So I'm just like,
it wasn't, y'all are missing my point. It wasn't just Marlo. Candy was getting irritated as well. It was too much. It was like, just be precise with what you're saying. Just be straight up with what you're. It was like, okay, girl, like.
I don't feel like she owes Marlo anything.
Marlo, I agree. No, if you're talking about Marlo, sure, yes, but I'm trying to. At the same time, y'all, it's a cash trip. Come on, like, you know what it is, like, so.
Exactly, Monique. I agree with you. I agree, Monique. Marlo wanted Kenya to stay in the house so bad because she wanted to antagonize her the whole trip, the whole time she was gonna be coming for Kenya. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I'm about to limit the interactions where you're gonna be disturbing my peace.
And I agree with it. I agree. I think it's best, especially if she's bringing Brooklyn. I agree with her having her own place, going with the girls during the day, doing the activities, cool, and then coming home. I think y'all are misunderstanding what I'm saying, but I'm gonna keep. It feels like everybody's just misunderstanding me. Everybody it's fine. We can disagree, but I'm saying I agree. That's it. All I said was Kenya was low key playing games, and she likes to do that, and she's done it before. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I call out everybody. That's what I call out everybody. I call out everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not like these other housewife fans. I'm not going crazy over nobody. None of these heifers is paying me. I'm not gonna be in the comments writing no damn essay and I'm not doing it. And if I do, if y'all see me, that means someone pissed me off and caught me on the wrong day. I'm not like that. Y'all should know by now, I see all sides. I'm one of the most fair people on YouTube. There's other YouTubers that don't even be as logical and reasonable as me. So just a reminder, I hear everybody's points of view, and I find validity in what everybody is saying. Y'all are making excellent points. Yeah, Marlo is a A1 antagonizer. She definitely would. I agree. She would antagonize the shit out of Kenya. I do agree. I do. I do. And girl, Inga, listen, I like my space too. So I feel you. But again, this is a cash trip, y'all. This doesn't, people don't be having their own spot when it's a cash trip. When it's a cash trip, everybody's expected to be there. Everybody's expected. And that is why Candy was irritated last season when it was like, well, production, y'all didn't tell us that people were able to bring their children. It's just so I'm thinking from behind the scenes standpoint. I'm also trying to think as a viewer. I'm thinking from different angles. So but I think because she has her baby, that gives her an easier path to get her own
right. And I didn't like when Marlo Poole talking about you can't sit with us if you don't.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that.
It was
I didn't agree.
Elementary. It's like, girl.
It was very immature.
I'm like, are we?
It was so immature. Very, very
middle school. Like I felt like that almost went all the way back to middle school. Like I was just like, girl.
I didn't agree with it. I feel like for me, it would have been different if Kenya did not have Brooklyn and she was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be by myself. But I feel like once she said Brooklyn is coming there the next day, I feel like Marlo, you shouldn't have. Yes, you said Brooklyn can come, but she doesn't want her to bring her baby in that environment. Like I just felt like why, like in the beginning, I understood the questions that everybody had and the confusion. But by the end of the conversation, I was like, okay, y'all dragging it. She said she's bringing Brooklyn. It makes sense why she wants her own space. Last season, when she brought Brooklyn overnight, there was a male stripper, Bolo, showing his dick. It was a lot going on. So she probably didn't want to subject her child. It was a lot of hoopla as she brought up. So I'm not mad at Kenya.
So she didn't know that was actually going to go down. You know what I'm saying? That was like crazy. So now she learned the lesson.
She learned her lesson. And then also all the after stuff that happened, the late night stuff that happened, so she learned her lesson, like you said. So anyway, that's it, y'all. Next week, they're going to continue to be in Dan Blue Ridge. And everybody at the end
in Blue Ridge. I wonder how many episodes they're going to do in Blue Ridge.
Probably one more. There's not much.
Okay.
Just my assumption, probably just, next week would probably be, I think Jamaica will probably get a good 3 episodes out of Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Early prediction. Right. Okay. Yep. So moving on. Okay. So Love and Marriage DC, y'all. This was the finale of Love and Marriage DC. Yeah, girl. I don't know. I mean, there are like different activities to do there. So and wine tasting. That would be really smart if they do wine tasting. There's like about 3 really nice wineries up there. I went to one of them a couple years ago. So nice. So I hope they do that because that would be a good little activity. So Love and Marriage DC. This was a cute little finale episode. You have any overall thoughts, Nita?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. It was like one of my
finale episode.
It was one of my favorite of the season. Because I felt like it gave you a lot. You got the event. You got the get to see the dynamics of the relationships and stuff like that. and gave you some of the drama. Got the little family drama
Mm-hmm.
with Jamie, little Jamie. And I think it was kind of,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the season overall. Like, so I am a
Yeah.
fan.
Me
Like, people were
too.
saying that they wasn't feeling DC, but I was here for it. I like the fact that we are actually discussing marital problems that does not always revolve around cheating. Like trying to get your
Yeah.
husband to get me on the emotional level to some of the things that some of the other issues that come up in marriage. So I really like seeing a different facet of it. I don't really want to see the cheating all the time because I mean, listen,
Yes.
I don't want to see that all the
Right.
time. I know it can get messy. It got real messy, and yeah, but I enjoyed seeing this, and Monique, she's still
Yeah.
tugging on my girl.
Oh God. Okay, we gonna get into it. We gotta hurry up. I have about 20 more
Okay,
minutes. Um, up, and then you guys make sure you thumbs up this button. This button. Click the thumb button for this video, y'all.
yes,
Help
we love
support,
DC.
comment,
Yeah.
reshare. We're trying to grow our channels, especially my little channel, y'all. So please, thank y'all for watching. Definitely always appreciate the support. Just make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment, reshare, repost, do all that good stuff. Okay, so DC. So baby, it starts out with the next morning. They are still at Monique and Chris's lake house. And so this is the next day after all the Kevin drama.
Right.
And Winter was just basically saying, she's kind of happy that Kevin came so that everybody was able to see like and witness the mess that she's been dealing with, right? So it was kind of like,
I said
huh?
that worked out, right?
It worked out. They kind of like bonded in a weird way. So yeah, I thought it was true. They did kind of bond.
Yeah.
So they play a game, y'all. And basically they pick a card, and on the card there's a description, and everyone has to guess who best matches that description. So baby. Nita. Okay. So the drama really started when Neil and Tasha, what was it? They were talking about, I don't know. Let me see. Tasha was saying how Neil was her first. That was the first guy she ever had sex with. And so Ashley quickly interjected and was like, girl, that's the only man you've had sex with your whole entire life. And she was like, no. And they both revealed like they've cheated. Right. They've taken breaks. But then also Neil said something like he was bad. So meaning he's the one that cheated. They took their breaks. She did her own thing, but he's the one that really opened that door of infidelity. But I guess through the grace of God, they back together, and I hope they're okay. I hope we don't really know much about them,
Right.
but they're kind of like friends of the show.
Right.
Um, yes, I not loved. I liked DC as well. I really thought it was a really good first season, like very good. I really enjoyed it. I really get rid of
Thank God
Kevin.
for Winter, baby, because her back must be tired. She carried the whole show. She carried the whole show on her back.
On her back, honey, and Ashley.
Ashley too.
Ashley,
The TV for me.
great personality, excellent personality. I would have, things happen for a reason, but I would have loved when I tell y'all, think about this shit, because Ashley was actually considered previously to be on Potomac, Housewives of Potomac.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she would have shook the table.
I would have
She would have shook the
loved
table.
if she was on Potomac, baby.
Yes.
Woo! With Candace, Giselle, the Green Eye Bandits, Ashley, and you see how Ashley and Giselle be nosy and digging in people's marriages. Ooh. I think Ashley Silva would have given them a run
Right.
for their money. He would have been a beast on Potomac. What? She is cute, but y'all, if she was on Potomac, bro, that would have been dynamite.
Right.
Dynamite. So anyway, that was a little tea if y'all didn't know that. She was being considered for a previous season of Potomac. So once Neil and Tasha, I guess, was being vulnerable about their past situations, I guess Quick felt like being vulnerable as well and spilling some of his tea.
I don't know why he
So
on this
let's see. I don't right. so so Quick, let me see. Okay. So yeah. So they're talking about cheating, and Quick was like, yeah, like basically saying they both cheated, meaning he and Ashley cheated in the beginning. So he kind of told on himself and reveals that he actually cheated on her after they had their first child together. Ashley seemed shocked. Like she did not
right.
know. She knew that there was cheating in the beginning, but she was like, because he said, I mean, I wrote it down. I think I'm right. After their first child together, he cheated. That threw her off. You could tell she was genuinely shocked.
Right.
She was genuinely shocked.
And aggressive Ashley went away, and angry Ashley came to play. She was pissed.
That's what Quick said. Yep. That's what Quick said.
Oh,
Yes, Inga. All the time, girl.
girl, you talking about sometime. Oh,
They tell on themselves all the time. You
right. And I
are
was just
right about that, baby.
was that helpful?
Baby. I even put that in my notes, Monique. I put that in my notes, baby. Hold on.
I'm not mad.
I said, now this is the line that I live for. She said, let me tell y'all something. If Quick ever played me, I promise you I got my lick back because I don't play that. And I don't give a shit if she was being honest or not. The fact that she knew I'm going to say that shit to hurt you, motherfucker. Listen, I know it's toxic. Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes you got to play dirty with these men. I was for it. I was like, yeah.
Too. I was like, come on, bitch. Yes. I was like, don't you be sitting up there and letting the man.
You gotta play dirty. Sorry.
You don't get
embarrassed.
You better get on a dick and do a full.
And this is the thing. Yeah. And we have to remember, he embarrassed her on national television. So yeah, she had to say something. Shit, nigga, you ain't about to have me looking crazy. Yeah, I got my lip back. I got my get back on your ass,
girl.
Even if I didn't, I'ma say it. So she was upset, honey. She was vexed about that. So the couples have this thing where they're dressing up like their favorite celebrities. So Jamie and Arena dress up as Beyonce and Jay-Z. Super cute. That's another baddie. Arena is gorgeous. I mean, her body, she's looking better than some of us 20 and 30-year-olds. Like, what the?
Right.
I know she got her boobs done, but her body, her waist, her look. What? Man, I wish I had that damn body. Shit. She's talking about wanting to get her butt done. She better leave her damn body alone. Her body is damn perfect. She better leave it alone and enjoy the body that she got, baby, because he's giving body yaddy yaddy yaddy. Yes, Carol. She's giving legs and hips and body. She's giving all that. Okay. So the couples dress up, like I said, Arena and Jamie were Beyonce and Jay-Z. Monique and Chris were Little Kim and Biggie. And Silva and Quick and Ashley
was Ike and Tina. And yeah, I thought the whole dress up thing was cute. And
Yo, I'm having some bad internet. Like it doesn't usually cut up this bad. I don't know what to do. On my phone, I turned off my Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Just to try to help, but it shit ain't helping. So I apologize.
It's okay.
A little
You and
ghetto
Winter came up in
here.
there talking about they don't call her Yolanda Adams. I was like, that was perfect.
That was perfect. And they did, they did that because she was singing a damn church hymns last night
Come on,
with the before. Well, you better sign my divorce. She was, yeah, that's why they called her damn Yolanda Adams. That was funny. But yeah, I thought
she dropped the song on iTunes, I believe.
Wait, what?
And all.
I gotta check that out, you guys. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Is it me? I thought we were done dressing up as Ike and Tina. I thought that was done.
But it should be.
I feel like it should be like, I don't really, but anyway, whatever. Okay, I gotta hurry up. So let's see. Where am I? My notes. So the question of the night, honey, is if you met your spouse today, present day, with everything you know, would you still marry them again? Now, I'm just gonna focus on the three answers that matter the most. Chris, Monique, and Ashley's. Okay, everybody else, we got it.
Right.
So Chris, Big Papa, Biggie, Chris said, basically he loves Monique. Yes, she has her ways. She can be difficult at times, but I love her. She's this, he's singing her praises. Where he messed up was when he got to comparing to his college sweetheart. Monique said, don't do that. Don't bring her up. Anybody ask about her? And I understood where she was coming from. I definitely understood. I was like, oh, that wasn't you can just say she was the greatest love of your life. No one compares to her. He could have said something like that, kept it general, but to like isolate and compare to an ex, it's just like, it's not in good taste. Yeah, it's not in good taste. So I understand where Monique was coming from. And then when the question is to her, Monique answer kind of threw me. So she said she feels like before they got married, everything was great, but once they got married, that piece of paper changed things. And I don't agree with that, because piece of paper or not, the characteristic traits and the behaviors of Chris that are bothersome to you would have still been there, paper or not,
that part,
ring or not. Like, so I didn't really understand her point. But I mean, honestly, what she's really saying is, in the beginning, really what she was saying was she wishes she could go back to the beginning, because that's when shit was great. Like, forget a piece of paper. So I mean, I didn't.
It sounds weird. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, so what, you want to be a baby mama? Like, you talking about someone who was in the NFL? Girl, that piece of paper was looking good right about. Cut it out. Like, I didn't get her. And then with Chris's answer, I just feel like you should know your husband's intention. Like, it was not to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It felt so weird. And then it kind of went into some kind of weird space later on when she talking about she's trying to prove herself to. I was just like, girl, what? And then it feels like she's struggling with these insecurities, and then you're pushing it on to make it Chris's problem. Like, I didn't like the way that demonstrated in real life. I was just like, it sounds like you have the problem and you're trying to make it his problem. Like,
okay, I didn't think of it like that, but that's a really good point. Yeah. You mean when they sat down and talked about it right after the fact, when it was just them two, when she was saying, and I for her, when she was basically saying how she feels like she always has to prove her worth to people and prove her value, and I understand that. I
That's
get
her problem.
that. Like you said, that's an insecurity of yours, and that yeah, she's projecting it onto Chris, and that's not really what he's trying to do.
No,
But but I get,
I think
I
might be
get, I get both
because his
sides.
mother. I think his mother created that type of like making her feel insecure, but he picked you. So that's my thing. Like he doesn't even talk to his mother like that. So I don't understand why is this his problem. Like I feel like you just really need to work on you. I didn't like it. It didn't sit well with me. I was just like, no, Mo.
Yeah, I mean, I was with her when she was saying how the comment was very hurtful. I get it, because that would have bothered anybody. I get it. And I feel like we've all, including me, we've bashed Monique this season, but I do want to give her grace, because at the end of the day, we don't live with them. And woman to woman, I believe her. When she says, I have asked XYZ of him for the last 8 to 10 years, I believe her. I believe her. We know how men can be. I believe her. And you damn Skippy, I don't give a shit how much money Chris has. If you are a woman and you're getting up every day and you're doing stuff and you're doing this and you're doing that and you're juggling this, and you feel like your husband ain't doing shit, or you feel like he's barely meeting you halfway, yeah, that's gonna bother anybody. That's gonna bother anybody. Right. Like, do something, join a club, I don't know, oversee an organization, do something. And that's why that therapist was saying you need to do something for you and live for you, not live through her. I'm telling y'all, I think it's a very multi-layered situation. And yes, Monique is annoying with how her delivery is, but I do feel like there's a lot of validity in what she's saying. It's just not, her delivery isn't the best, I guess. But I don't want to discredit her, because woman to woman, we know how men can be. So I want to like not discredit her. I just think it's the way she's coming off.
Okay.
So maybe delivery. Maybe the
delivery. We already beat that dead horse, but yeah. But
I'm just trying to think what it is.
Like the stuff that she was saying, it didn't sound like a Chris problem, and it felt like he was crying and making it seem like it was him. And I don't think that is what he was doing.
Yeah. They're lucky to have each other, because
I hope they stick in there. It gets a little rocky.
It gets rocky.
You get to that 7-year itch, that thing is real, you guys. So it seems like they didn't have
a 10-year itch, so
but they're at a 10-year itch, and it gets a little rocky. I'm telling you, that's when my marriage ended. 7 years,
baby. Damn, 7, Nita. That's
a lucky number.
Yeah.
But yeah, she do need some.
That sounds like an unlucky number. Ain't no lucky number 7 over here, I guess.
Girl, was for me.
I think so too. Who said that? Yeah, Greta. I definitely think so. And it's exactly. It's no shade. It's just like I think she really. I think she could benefit greatly from it. Hell, I think they both. To be honest, they both freaking need to be in marriage counseling.
Yeah.
They both need to be in marriage counseling. All right, y'all. So I'm about to finish up. I got to get out of here in 5 minutes. Oh wait, no. I got to touch on what Ashley said to quick. So Ashley said, nah, brother, I would not have. I mean, she was so blunt. I was like, ouch. Damn, Ashley. She basically was like, she feels like the first half of her marriage, she has like given her all to him. She's made huge sacrifices, and she's gotten the short end of the stick. And I know the feeling, and that feeling sucks. When you feel like you put in all this shit and you're getting the short end of the stick. Oh, that sucks. Right. So I felt her. She was blunt though. She was definitely blunt about it.
And, I think the term that she used was raised. She raised him.
She was like, I taught him how to be a better man. I taught him how to grow. I taught him how to be mature. And she was like, that's not fair, because nobody taught me how to be a good damn wife. I had to figure it out as I go. So it's like she's figuring out her shit, but also having to help teach somebody else. I mean, that's not.
And that's what a lot of do. That's
No,
what a lot of us do, especially Black women. I think it's a
but
culture.
you know what too? That just hit my mind. It's definitely cultural, but I have to give him grace now. I just remembered he lost both parents. By the
So
time they
true.
met,
So
both his
true.
parents were dead. At 18, 20, when they met, his
Yeah.
parents were dead. So I don't know what his home life looks like. I don't know what elders were around him. I don't know who was raising him and coaching him. So a lot of that,
Yeah.
it does seem like a lot of the brunt went to
Right.
Ashley, now that I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it, which
That
is
does,
still not
yeah,
fair.
it does make sense.
It's still not fair,
Right.
but that might explain why she had to put so much work and why she used the term raise. Like, that's a big word to be like, I had to help raise you. Like, nigga, what? So I just remembered by the time, yeah, by the time they met, both his parents were gone.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Huh?
That is like one of the biggest things. Like, if you get through that, like, some people want to do that. Some people, that shit got old real fast. And listen, I was just like,
Yeah.
no, I'm out. And that's why she's like, that whole fantasy that they sell you as a little girl. You want to get married, you want to have the 2.5 children, you want to have the house. And actually, in hindsight, right now, it's sounding like that's not what she wanted, but that's what she did. That's what it sounds like to me. And that's
Yeah.
why, like, when she's at her book opening and stuff, and she was like, I don't want to be nobody's mother. I don't want to be nobody. I want to be me. And
Yes.
I'm like, see, I'm saying it's just something that we figure out later on in life. We just kind of
Yeah.
programming and stuff like that. And you don't even know if you really, really want that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to go in 2 minutes. So sorry. Like, I'm so late. So real quick, Ashley's event. What are your thoughts, Nita? I thought it was a really, really nice event. I was happy that it was her time to shine. It was her moment. I really feel for her, because I hate that this burden is just automatically placed on women, and we just have to automatically sacrifice. It's like sacrifice is just placed on us, and it's expected. And it was nice to see her children there, and it was nice to see her have her moment. So real quick, what are your thoughts on Ashley's event before we end this?
Everything that you said, I did not appreciate quit trying to steal her thunder. Like, I felt like he wanted a moment. Like, I don't know.
With what? Clarify, with him giving her the ring?
Yeah, with the proposal. I think that she was just saying that she didn't want to be. That was her whole speech. She didn't want to be his wife at that moment. You know what I'm saying? She was doing something for herself, and it feels like he took that moment to bring it right back. Yeah, you're my wife. I mean, I don't know. It just felt wrong.
Okay. I didn't see it that way, but now that you say it, I can see from that perspective. I still think she was happy with the shit, because it's like, yeah, nigga, give me this, give me an upgrade. I deserve it. I think I get what you're saying. I did think about it, but I do see that perspective. I do see how that could be perceived as stealing her thunder and then minimizing her again as someone's wife. I get that. But I'm also like, it was a really nice gesture. It was her night. Let's make it about her. Let me upgrade her ring. I think that was also, I can see how that would have been sweet as well.
That ring was nice. It was quite nice. So then,
right,
all was forgiven.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She seemed like, hell yeah, give me this. She seemed happy. I mean, the ring was. Then she had Tank come to sing. I mean, he put thought, and I felt like he did want to contribute to the night and make it about her. I think he had really good intentions. I'll say that. I see your point though, but I think he had good intentions. I'll say that. But I'm happy for Ashley. Like, this is her time to shine.
Making up to do. Let's not forget that.
Girl, well, that's what I'm saying. I think he really went above and beyond.
Exactly.
And yeah, like you said, he had some making up to do, because he put his foot in his mouth for real. But you guys, We've been on for an hour and a half. I think we did pretty good. I went over 15 minutes. I was doing good, but then RHOA, baby, I got to my rants, y'all. So almost made it, y'all. Almost made it on time. But nonetheless, I want to thank, I'll first thank my favorite diva, Nita, for joining me. I love our reality talk. I just can't wait to just keep, doing this and just enjoying each other as the weeks go. So thank you. And thank you to all our beautiful supporters who are always here and just being so gracious and kind and in the comment section and giving us things to talk about and sharing your opinion. Like, I love it. Like, I like to
Monique,
hear everyone's, opinion.
Right here. He loves attention. Like, it felt,
Oh,
I just felt like it was something about
you know what? Yo, he's a DJ. Some of them are attention whores. So I'm just saying that line of in that line of work, you're onto something. But see, I can keep talking. Anyways, thank you, all of you. Y'all know, especially our loyal ones. Y'all know. I don't even want to name people because if I forget somebody, I'm gonna feel bad. But y'all know. Inga, Kara, LSW, I can't even see Monique, all y'all know who y'all are. The ones that always support us. Greta, like, really, really, really appreciate you guys. Tiffany, Tamika, thank you for stopping by, girl. Y'all, I love her channel. Y'all make sure y'all follow. Hold on, let me grab her. Where you at, Tamika? Shit, where's your comment?
Y'all don't forget the hidden gems at 10 o'clock.
Tamika's Den. Y'all, she had. Oh yes, hidden gems, 10 o'clock. Whose channel is it going to be on tonight?
Rewind that.
Miss K. What is her channel?
Rewind that with Miss K.
Yes, rewind that with Miss K. Make sure y'all follow her. I'm sure you guys already do. And then Tamika's Den, this comment I have highlighted, she puts out great content. I'm a fan of her channel as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? So definitely show her some love. Check out her channel, y'all. And again, thank you guys so much.
Miss Kira has a channel as well. Check her out.
Oh, Miss Kira does too? What? Girl? Miss Kira, why didn't you tell nobody, girl?
Yes.
I gotta check you out. Miss Kira, what's the name of your channel, girl? Real quick, y'all. I'm 20 minutes late. This is how you know I love y'all. I'm 20 minutes late for my next thing. So if you can't do it now, do it next time, Kira, because I would love to support your channel as well. But anyways, thank you guys so much. We will catch y'all next week on Nita's channel. Make sure you click the notification bell for both of our channels. That way you guys will get notified whenever we drop new content. Please, 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 especially my channel, because I don't have a community tab right now. So I can't post stuff ahead of time, which really, really sucks. So if you put the notification bell, that would be awesome. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And we will catch you guys next week. Y'all take care. Be safe. Mwah. Bye.